We really enjoy spring snow goose season. It's just something that we look forward to every year. We start out in Canada in the fall, chasing snow geese up there, and then we wrap it up in the spring down here in Missouri, chasing snow geese, sometimes also in northeast Kansas. It's just something that, it's extremely fun. You put a lot of work into it, scouting, putting out 1,000 or 2,000 decoys, brushing in all of your blinds. But once it starts to happen and unfold, and you just lay back and enjoy the show.
Alright, where are we headed?
What's that?
Where are we headed?
Mountain City, Missouri.
I mean, tell a little story. What are we going to do here? We're going to go.
We're driving north, we're going to kill birds.
Alright, act like nobody knows where we're going. Going up there, who we're going with, snow season, what kind of week it is, whatever.
Right on.
25th, I think.
Alright. It's late February. Chris and I are rolling north up by Mountain City, Missouri. Going to be hunting snow geese with a good buddy, JR Borchelt, Waterfowl Assassins. Squaw Creek National Refuge picked up about 500,000 plus snow geese that showed up yesterday, so it's pretty crazy up there. We got a spread set out. Gonna go jump in it in the morning and see if we can't make it rain a little bit. Should be a good time.
What do you say?
There's chickens out there, lots of chickens.
So waterfowl season came to an end. It was a tough one this year. We just really never got the cold weather and the push of birds we were hoping to get this year. So we were really happy when snow goose season finally kicked off. We had really good warm temperatures and south wind, and Squaw Creek had picked up a bunch of birds that week. So we were excited to get up there and hunt with JR Borchelt and Waterfowl Assassins.
Danger, danger, you don't know my name, but I followed you here through heaven's gates, and I love the way you smile when you cause me pain. Vulture, vulture, I can see you spy from your spot up above. You watch the weather die, and I love the way you smile when you take to the sky. So when I die, bury my body in a three-piece suit. So while I lie.
So a couple weeks before, we had hunted with JR and Waterfowl Assassins for honkers. We had a couple really good hunts. There was lots of birds in the area. He'd been hunting in central Missouri for snow geese. Had been doing pretty good. Decided to go ahead and move his spread up north of Mountain City. Just as he had got it set, he noticed that birds were really starting to trickle into Squaw Creek. So he gave me a call, and I was glad he did. By the time we got up there, Squaw was absolutely loaded, and we had some really great hunts. What? It's working now. Hadn't been working or something?
Hi, my name is Mikkel Gowans. I'm 22 years old. I'm up here in northwest Missouri right now with the Waterfowl Assassin's Guide Service. We are guiding spring snow goose hunts. I've been waterfowl hunting for as long as I can remember. Snow geese is my #1 passion as far as what I like to hunt and pursue, and it's very addicting.
We've seen this before.
So we got out and we got everything set up, and it was a really nice warm morning. We had good south wind, and we sat down in the layout blinds and got ready for birds to start flying.
On this particular hunt, we're using deadly decoys, windsocks. We got a good mix of about 60% are headed and about 40% are headless. We have some full bodies thrown in the mix there, just throw a little bit of diversity into the spread. This field we're hunting behind us has an awesome hide. It's got a terrace and a good hill, and birds are working as we speak.
Snow goose hunting is tough. You see a lot of birds flying over the spread, and you can just watch them all go right on by. But we had a great morning. It's always good to see the first couple of groups start working on in really well and finishing right in the hole. So it was a great time, and we were pumped to come back for the afternoon.
We had a really good shoot that morning. We saw a tremendous amount of snow geese over top of us. The birds that we did get to go ahead and work, they worked really good right down into the hole, so it made it for a really fun shoot. As the action slowed down, we took a break for lunch and went out and checked out Squaw Creek and did get to see exactly how many birds that was out there.
That was a blue that fell out over there, wasn't it? Yeah. Here.
No band.
Been coming up to Squaw Creek for 10 or 15 years. There's been times where there's been, just a couple 100,000 birds. There's other times where there's been over 1 million. We weren't sure exactly what to expect, as a couple weeks before there was only about 150,000 on there. As we were pulling up to it, basically just like a sea of white. There was snow geese all over. They were pushed up into the road. There was well over 1 million birds, so it was a pretty cool sight to see.
We usually try to get out there like by noon because we'll be catching migrators about 1 o'clock.
That good night. You just want to be right under that right there.
So after we had a good lunch, checked out Squaw Creek, and we went back out to the field. The conditions were still pretty much the same. We had a clear day and good wind, which is a great thing for snow goose hunting. Laid back, waited for the birds to fly out, and once they did, it was another good show.
those Rossies? They're dropping hard.
Hell yeah.
I'm Andy Sutcliffe, work with Waterfowl Assassin's Guide Service. Pretty much hunting is my passion, waterfowl especially. I really like to hunt snow geese in spring. Early season teal is one of my favorite also. It's just getting to watch birds work is the #1 thing for me. Getting to watch the expressions on people's faces when they see that first big flock come in or that blue-winged teal drop. It's just a really good feeling for me.
Snow goose hunting, it can be extremely fun, but also frustrating at the same time. When you're hunting near a big roost, such as Squaw Creek, sometimes it can have 500,000 to even over 1 million birds. So that means when you're laying out in a spread, that there'll be days where you have all 1 million birds over top of you, which is a lot of fun to see all the birds, but at the same time, you only get to shoot at a small percentage. So it can make it frustrating. It's just also the way that snow geese work. They work down vertical. When you're working mallards or Canada geese, you try to get most of those in the hole and go ahead and take your shot. If you have 500 snow geese working you and you get 4 or 5 down in the hole, you better go ahead and take those 4 or 5 because otherwise they can just go ahead and bug out and pull the rest away from you.
Look in the air, it's a bird, it's a plane, it's my heart falling down like rain on a cold tin roof, and I feel calm for the first time tonight.
Yeah, don't shoot those suckers.
Thinking about missing another summer, the thunder that rolls while my mind sails steady, lists and floats the sea, the calm breeze accompanying me. Don't you ever think that, darling, I've forgotten, 'cause my care's still caught in everything you gotta give and all the things that I haven't even seen quite yet. 'Cause I can hear my father say, gotta prove 'em wrong to win the game. So I'm taking some time for myself, thinking of the top shelf, new records, but who's gonna taste this alright? And even the
So we got back out there that afternoon and waited for the evening flight, and you know, it was more the same we had all morning. Birds were just working perfect. They were finishing right in front of the camera, so it was a good hunt overall.
Sewing it up, this is going to be our last snow goose hunt of the season. JR and Waterfowl Assassin, they put on a great show as they always do. The waterfowl season overall was very tough with the mild temperatures, the birds not really pushing south. Had some frustrating hunts, but we also had some great hunts. We're going to gear up for turkey season now and get ready to see what might happen.
I got a sister I don't see so much of. I see the sea so much I can only think of the words best said to her in long letters. We could sit down over a glass of wine, I'd say it'd be fine. You just gotta wait your turn. There's more beauty in your house than the pages of a magazine you love. And pray, my darling, it ain't just for the faithful, for the broken down people that we see and be in the streets and all the times that are happening in between. So I can hear our mother say,
That's the whole single I shot.
That I wanted.
when you hit your knees, it'll come your way.
Yeah, when I shoot the single, I miss it. So
So let's take a little time for ourselves and drink about the top shelf, a bit expensive.
We've got much more to look forward to. Of course, we're ready to go ahead and get ready to rock and rollin', and I just really don't know.
Yeah, you said got ready to rock and roll.
Yeah.
We're gonna get ready to get
I was
ready
thinking
to
of
go.
I was thinking of, I don't know. I always have too many things on my mind. I was actually thinking about rocking ribs. So I was like, rocking and rolling. Sewing it up, this is going to be our last snow goose hunt of this season. I got to take a break for a minute.
I don't even know what I'm saying this morning, and get up there and get ready to go for this weekend. I didn't like that at all.
Stop saying, next thing, next thing.
Yeah, got to pause.
Really excited to leave that Friday morning. Yeah.
Really hard waterfowl.